If we get anyone in tonight, shall we? For this demoulding. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's get this microphone on so you can actually hear me. And let's see if we get anyone in tonight for this demoulding. Well, I'm a little bit early. I'm a couple of minutes early, so I don't know if anyone's going to be in yet, but we'll find out in a second. Or am I doing it wrong again? Oh, no, we've got Rosemary in. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Maria. Hope you're doing well. And look at this. I'm sporting my new top. Look at that. Beautiful. So, hi, everyone. Hi, Tina. How's everyone doing today? Managed to finally get the garden sorted, and look, I decided to back these, but in a semi-transparent back. So I really hope these blooms have worked now I've done that. But I have got a little bit of a surprise coming for you guys. Ooh, hello, dragon. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Tina. This is going to be fun. Back looks awesome, yeah. And don't forget we've got this little dragon to emold too. Woohoo! This is going to be fun. And I tell you what, I don't mind saying, guys. Hi, Lula. Look at that. I'm so glad with how the embroidery came out. It looks just like my logo. Really happy with that. Wow, we're getting a few in already. Hello, hello. Hi, Yippee Hippie. Hi, Annette. Oh, are we all having a good day? We had a bit of sunshine in the UK this morning, which was great, apart from I'm absolutely exhausted now because I managed to do the front garden and the back garden. Hi, Silverstorm. Hi, Cherie. Woo, this is going to be fun. And I did, as I say, I decided to put a back on here as well. So we'll see. Yes, you can use soapy water, dish soap and water to stop the bubbles on EcoPore. Hi in Oklahoma. Just caressing the backs of these coasters. As you do. But we're a little bit early, a couple of minutes early. So just drinking a bit of coffee as normal. And this is going to be fun. I really don't know if these have turned out. I'm really hoping they have now because, as I say, I've put a semi-transparent backing on, if you can just see. And that was a little bit of chameleon powder with a white sort of creamy metallic paste I've got. And I think it looks really cool. So that's the back of them. It's the front that we're worried about. And then this morning, because I didn't want to just do that, and I did it in fast pour so that they'd be ready. You did catch me. I thought I'd do a dragon in fast cure resin as well. And look at this, guys. And I did this really interestingly. I've done it a few times where I just drip alcohol ink in. And I did that, and then I used the same sort of iridescent chameleon to fill the dragon. Ooh, he's going to be cool. I can sense it. And I think there's just enough glitter in there. Hi, Terry. What should we do first, guys? Do we go with the blooms? Do we go with sleeping baby dragon? Do we go with big dragon? What should we do first? And don't forget, if it's your first time, guys, do me a favour. Do me a favour, like and subscribe to the channel. If you can, by all means, join membership, because you've only got just over a week left before that members prize draw, where somebody wins a piece of my art wherever they are in the world. Look at these little pieces. Got to save those. They're coming very handy. There we go. Oh, there's so much choice. Hi, Bobby Joe. Well done on your first video. Woohoo! If you haven't checked it out, go check out Homestead Resin as well. Bobby Joe's first video is out there. The mod wins a tumbler. You really want one of these tumblers, don't you? But go check out Homestead Resin by Bobby Joe. She's got a first video out today, guys. Brilliant, you know, congrats. Great for a first video as well. So here we go. I think I'm going to go baby dragon first. Right, let's do baby dragon. Ready? Sleeping baby dragon. Get him out the mould and hope that he has turned out. Clean mould, it's always a good start. Right, now the fun bit. Oh, hello. Oh, if only you guys could see what I can see. Are you ready? I appreciate that, Bobby Joe. Great. So this is the base. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. Look at this little fella. Look at him. Wow. Yes, you can come on the show. Interestingly, agreed earlier today. Apparently some of you guys want me to be interviewed. I don't know why you'd want that, but some of you have apparently said that's what you want. So I've got Lula coming on to interview me this Tuesday on the live. So Lula from Nerd Goblin Art is going to be interviewing me, which is going to be interesting. Look at that as well, that coloration. Oh, it's beautiful. You know, absolutely gorgeous. And don't forget, this guy is going to be auctioned off. I'm going to clean him up a little bit, but he is going to be auctioned off in my auction on the 27th, which is next Friday, guys. Next Friday, that auction. So that's exciting. We've got that to look forward to. We've got Lula interviewing me on Tuesday on the Q&A live, which is going to be a little bit interesting, I think. We will see how that goes. I'm not used to being the interviewee. I'm normally the interviewer, so that's going to be interesting. And then on next Friday, we've got that auction. So, yeah, I can't stop stroking this little guy. He is amazing. Always strokey dragon. Hi, Tina. Oh, wow, look at this guy. I did get your email, by the way, as well. I will respond to you. So there's this little guy. I think he turned out cool. I think we should get these coasters out of the way now. I want to know if they've worked. There were 6 layers. 3 micas, 3 pigment powders, and then I put the back on this morning. And I don't know at this point whether they've worked or not, so let's demould. And there's still, I didn't want the back to be too dark. I wanted it to be still quite transparent, but just enough. If you can see the back, that is still in the right light. It looks beautiful. So here we go. This is going to be interesting, guys. It's either going to have worked or it isn't. I don't know. I personally am a bit worried. I think we put too much in, you know. We went with 6 layers. So we've got 3 lots of mica and 3 lots of pigment in these. It was a lot. And there's always a risk, even though this is a thicker resin, that if you put that much in, you will get blobs. Whew. Now I'm nervous. Who's nervous? Who thinks they've turned out? Dunno. Oh, I'm stressing. Right, let's just go for it, I think. Who's ready to see if these blooms worked out? And if you missed it, go back and watch yesterday's live where we made these. You might not want to when we turn them over, so go and watch them now. Oh dear. Right, here we go. Number 1. Oh, hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, hello. Now, some people don't like the glitter in the centre. I do. Oh, my. Hello. Look at that. The shimmer from the different micas in between the pigments. I'm liking that. I'm liking it a lot. Look at that. Oh, now that's what you call a beautiful bloom. Wow. I love the glitter there. I think it really adds to it. But again, everybody's entitled to an opinion. Oh, and this one's worked as well. Slightly touch heavier, but it still worked. Look at that. Wowzers. And you've got that lighter teal colour coming through at the back petals as well. There we go. Look at them. Beautiful. They are gorgeous. And we made them live. So anybody that's struggling with blooms, by all means, go back and watch that video, you know. I think I like the glitter. I just think it adds an extra dimension. And I get it. Some people don't love it. I like it. Ready? Next one. Please work. Oh, hello. Look at this. Wow. Look at that shine as well. There was no resin temp. I did this with the Cure Pro. And the bonus with the Cure Pro is I did it straight out the debubbler. So I mixed it. It had 10 minutes in the debubbler. Pretty happy with them. Did not wait for the resin to get up to temperature at all. And then last but not least, hello. Beautiful. So they're all slightly different, you know. All ever king. Sorry, guys. We got all 6 of those layers in there, and I think these are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It is a great mould. It's from Moulds and Shapes. But the sheen is not off the mould, guys. It's off the resin, I'm telling you. If you haven't tried Cure Pro yet from Apex, there is nothing that shines as well as this stuff. And if you want to get any, go to apexresin.co.uk and you can use my discount code CCUK. But Cure Pro, because it's a thicker one as well, I didn't wait for it to get up to temperature, and you can see we have no blobs. And we should have had blobs. The amount we put in these, there should have been blobs, but we didn't get any. So it just shows you. And even where it's gone heavier, it's not touched. No, the glitter was put in the centre before I did put the petals in. They do ship to the US. I think it's $22 flat rate, if memory serves correct. But it is absolutely stunning. And that's another option. If you are struggling with your blooms, try the Cure Pro, you know. Look at it. And I love that little metallic. Can you see the shimmer in the background? Moulds and Shapes are closing down, guys. So if you want any of their moulds like this geode one, you're going to have to be quick. But there we go. These are beautiful. And don't forget, do you know what? If you don't want all the hassle of blooms, but you want to own a set, then these are going to be up for auction in that auction on the 27th. Don't know if I might do them in pairs or as a set of 4. They do ship to the US though, Tina. So here we go. These are so beautiful. Right, we'll keep looking at these. And then we're going to get onto the dragon. So I'm very, yeah, but they're only going to reopen for a couple of months and then they're closing because they're retiring. But look at these. Imagine having your coffee on one of these beauties. It would make the coffee taste even better, you know? My advice on that is that if you think the price is a killer, get a load more. So Cure Pro's different. We'll talk about it since we're live. Because it's been designed to cure in low or high room temperatures, which means you don't get that amine blush, I think they call it, which is that horrible blush that you can sometimes get. And I tested this in an air fryer and on ice to make sure that worked. So go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it. It's made for top coating and doming, and it just gives such a shine. I don't know what they've done with it, but I've never known anything shine as much as this stuff. So again, the great thing is, if your temperature varies a lot, this is the resin for you. And it's almost the same thickness as a tabletop resin, I would say. So there you go. That's the Cure Pro. Right, let's move these out the way. Do you want one last look? Love it when a bloom comes together. Beautiful. Anytime. Look at that. So pretty. So I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't want to ruin them now they've turned out. That's always a good start. But they need to be on a flat surface now to completely harden. Gorgeous. So there's those. I'm just going to move them to the side. And then, there we go, they're on a nice flat surface. Then we're going to demould the last dragon. And I just think the glitter, do you know when it's on a table, if you've got them on like a coffee table, it just adds a bit of bling that draws the attention. And if you missed it the other night, this was another Moulds and Shapes mould that Bobby Joe very kindly got me as a happy mail. And I'm just debating whether to fill these cracks in or leave them because I quite like it like this. So this is the tray, which is beautiful. There's a video coming out on this soon. And then I did the 4 coasters as well and the stand. So that was the tray. And then we've got the 4 coasters, which again, they're beautiful. I think they go that way. Nope. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. That way. That way. Yeah, I don't know though. I quite like them like that. So there's the matching coasters. I was thinking if I was going to fill the cracks in, I'd do it in gold. Just with a gold marker. Yes, it is Kintsugi. Again, beautiful, beautiful moulds. But they are gorgeous. And all of those chameleon powders I used in there as well. Very gorgeous. So here we go. And then the only other piece really that I've got finished that you may or may not have seen the short on today is my piece for Lula's collaboration, my Van Gogh piece, which is coming up on the 30th, which again turned out really cool. And again, I used the Cure Pro to top that. Look at that shine, guys. Wow. And I was really happy how that turned out in the end. Wasn't happy with how long the editing took because it was about 5 hours of footage. And I did learn something about Van Gogh the other day talking to Lula. I've always thought this was a castle. And I've even put that in my video, but apparently it's a bush. So I've always thought this was a castle and then this was the church, this was the village. But apparently it's a bush, but hey ho. It'll always be a castle to me. Art is what you see in it, you know, and I loved that. So there we go. So that is that. Right, then we've got one more demould to go. You thought it was a tree. I don't know, I just thought it was a castle. Hey ho, art can be whatever you want it to be. That's the beauty of it. Everybody sees different stuff. Right, shall we demould this? This beautiful dragon, hopefully. Ooh. And I did this in fast cure this morning so that I could demould it tonight. So I'm expecting we might get a couple of bubbles in it. You see, I'm not the only one that thought it was a castle. Right, so it's come out the mould okay. Oh, this one is really nerve-wracking. And what I did with this is I used what I used on the back of those. And I dropped in some different alcohol inks. So you can just see the yellows. You can see the purples. And I think I used a couple of different ones in there. But I think it turned out really cool, the back. Who wants to see the front? Can we get a thumbs up in the chat? Can we get a like? Can we get a share? Can we get a hype? Who knows? Let's have a look. Okay. Now, if this turns out as well, that means all of them have turned out. I think I deserve a super chat if they've all turned out. Who knows? Right, here we go. And this will be up for auction as well. Ready? Are we ready? Boom. Oh, hello. Look at that, guys. Wowzers. He's almost crystal-like. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm loving the detail in the wings. Beautiful. Just look at that. It's almost crystal. That's the alcohol's almost gone a bit petri-ish and webbish around the wings. Wow. I think it is. It's like crystal. This, and you can see the different colours in it. Absolute. And this was a quickish make, guys. It was an off-the-cusp thing because I knew I'd have some spare. And I think that is stunning. Wow. Look at him. He's just flying around. Being beautiful. Don't know about artist. But he did come out absolutely stunning. And he's going to be up for auction as well on the 27th. Oh, so every demould has worked. Who's excited about that? I know I am. Look at that. Beautiful. Artiste. Quickies are good. Well, it depends who you're with, I suppose. There we go. Can you believe I just said that live? But yeah, I'm loving this guy. Absolutely beautiful. I think I put just the right amount of glitter in as well. Not too much, but just enough. Oh, I'm in love with this. I might not sell this. I just absolutely love it. Every time I do one of these dragons, I fall in love a little bit. And I don't want to sell them, but otherwise my house would just be full of dragons. There we go. It could be the new series, House of Dragons. Oh no, they've already brought that out. So there we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous dragon. I didn't film this. So do we replicate it now live? What do you think? And again, to say I used the fast cure, guys, I can't see any surface bubbles on that whatsoever. You know? No bubbles whatsoever. It's come out beautifully shiny. And that was just using the Apex Fast Cure, which cures in 2.5 to 3 hours. Beautiful. Now, I knew you guys would want a make. Let's be honest. What do you want to make? Should we do another one of these? Well, I also want to do one of these. A beautiful phoenix as well. So, why not? Now, the phoenix, I just want to do with alcohol inks. I think. A fiery one. I will do both. It's okay. We will do both. Right, so I'm going to try and recreate the dragon first. Or should I do the phoenix first? Doesn't matter. I'm still going to have to mix up some resin. Right, say bye-bye to the dragon, everyone. Until the 27th, when you'll see him for auction. Bye-bye, beautiful. Off he goes. There's going to be a lot of dragons in this auction, thinking about it. I hope you all like dragons. Right, okay. Right, I need to get gloved up, don't I, before I get shouted at. So let's get some gloves on. Now, I'd already planned to do this one. This one will be a bonus, and I don't think it'll take too long. And I might do it in the same style, but slightly different, so it's the same as that last one, if that makes sense. So here we go. We are going to do, and again, if you missed it earlier, look at that. I'm now branded. So there we go. Got to be representing your brand that you're proud of all of the time. Can you see both of those? Hopefully you can. Right, moving this out of the way, the old coffee cup. And then I need to think about, do we do it in Fast Cure again? I don't want to do this one in Fast Cure because this is going to be mainly transparent and there is always a risk. So I don't think I do. Thanking you. I've got a cap to go with it. I've got a gilet as well. So, yeah, I can always be representing my brand, hopefully. Do you know what? I've got enough room. I'm gonna do two separate makes then. I'm just weighing it up as I'm doing it. You'll have to excuse my G3 mat. It is a mess. Look at that. So I did clean up my station yesterday, live, before we poured. Here we go. That'll fit in there nicely. So I'm going to do that one in standard, and then I'm going to do the other one in a fast cure like I did earlier. So here we go. This is that beautiful Phoenix. And I think this is 1, 2, 3... I think it's about 6 ounces of resin, guys. But if not, I'm trying to fill up this dragon's egg anyway as a drip mould. So we're going to mix up 6, I think, to be safe. Here we go. Pour G3. It's only resin, guys. That's what it's made for. Don't get upset for it. It's okay. I promise you, it's not got feelings. So for this, I'm just going to use the high gloss. And I think I'm going to do 6 ounces for this because I think it's going to take 6. Might take a little bit more, in which case I'll be in trouble. Can anybody remember how many ounces of resin this takes? I think it's 6. Anybody? I can't remember. It's been a while. But I've got an idea for this as well. I might be adding it to a wood piece. Obviously I can't do that tonight. But I might make a little stand for it out of wood and then auction it. What do you think? And I want it to look like glass. But not just any glass. I want it to look like fire glass. Woo! Right, so here we go. 420? 420 mil? No. Can't take 420 mil. The big one, Big Dragon might. I don't think this Phoenix will. This is where I find out that I'm completely wrong. I can't believe it'd take more than 6 ounces. So I've done 6 ounces. All right. Here we go. Get a dirty mixing spatula. And then we're just going to mix this resin first. And I'm going to put this through the debubbler because I don't want any bubbles in this if I can avoid it. Here we go. Who's excited for this beautiful Phoenix? It's going to be a stunner, hopefully. He always goes. What do you mean I always go? Well, what am I missing in chat? I missed some of the conversation here. What's going off? Here we go. Beautiful this is going to be. So I'm just stirring the resin round quite vigorously, and then I'm just going to put this in the debubbler to eliminate any risk. And I've already picked out some alcohol inks because that's what I'm going to be using for this. There we go, and it's pretty much there, guys. It doesn't take long, a few minutes, and it's beautiful and clear. Then you go around your sides and your bottom. Don't forget the bottom. Always got to scrape that bottom and sides, like so. And then I always just have my drip cup ready to put my spatula in while I put it in the debubbler. And this is where I'm going to find out that this does actually take more than 6 ounces, and I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. I hope not. So all I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to put that spatula straight in to my dragon's egg, that has already got a couple of layers, I'm just going to put a couple of drops of red ink in there, so the resin's got something to drip into, so it's not just going to be a clear layer. Here we go. Scrape the spatula. And then that can just rest in there for now. For now, being the operative word. Right, so there's the resin. In the debubbler. For a few minutes. And we can get it clear. Simple as. And then, oh, helps if you put the back on it. And then I've already got 3 colours picked out. I'm not going to go crazy here. I've got lemon yellow, medium yellow, apricot. Where's my red just gone? I've just used it. and red. So I'm lying. I've got 4 different colours. And this is all I'm going to use for this. Because as I said, I want it to look a little bit like glass. And a little bit like fire. Don't know if it's going to work. But we are going to find out. And we're going to do it live, guys. I was tempted to do a glass dragon as well, in the same style, but I don't know. I really liked that one that we've just done, so I'm going to try and replicate that again for the big dragon. But what have you guys been up to today? Cheesecake yellow. I don't know about that. Hi, Crazy Cat. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great Saturday as well. We're just going to make a beautiful phoenix. Hi, Julie Zan. I would love some cheesecake right now. I make some beautiful baked New York vanilla and blueberry cheesecake. It is amazing. And I've never been to New York, but I presume that it would taste as good as mine. Stop picking on my G3. I cleaned my whole station yesterday. Hi, Laura. Except for the G3. And those of you that were here... got to see me do that live, and I literally taped up the whole of my mat and then peeled it off. It was so satisfying, guys. So if you missed that, go back and watch it. And then obviously we did those amazing, beautiful, beautiful blooms, which turned out pretty cool. Wow. I'm still loving these. So pretty. And that was 6 different colours. 3 pigments, 3 micas. Is that an eye in the bottom corner of the G3? It is! It's a frog eye, guys. Exciting news on that as well. So, those of you who've been following the channel know about my invention, which is now live on the website, CCUK Resin, which is my beautiful frog eyes box, which stores all of your frog eyes nice and organised. Now this is the 8mm version, because most people use the 8mm eyes for a frog. Now I've just finished designing a 4mm version, a 6mm version, a 10mm version, and I'm working on the 12mm version as well. So soon you'll be able to get these in any size that you need for your glass eyes. And again, organise your eyes, keep them in order, and then they're ready for whenever you need them. And you can only get these from CCUKResin.com. And they should all be launched next week. I'm also testing a theory where I've created a double sleeve, so you should be able to slide 2 of these bases in to 1 sleeve. Now, I haven't finished the print on that yet, but I'll keep you informed on that, because I think that'd be really cool if you can keep double the eyes in 1 sleeve. There we go. So that is the frog eyes box. If you want one of those, get over to CCUKResin.com and get your frog eyes box. So there we go. A bit of a plug for my beautiful frog eyes. I'm also working on a couple of other designs. I can never just do one thing, guys. So I've got something else which is going to hopefully be a game changer in the tumbling world, you know. I'm glad you like it, Cherie. I'm glad it's working for you. So that will be coming out over the next few weeks. I'm still finalising a couple of things on the design. I always like to tweak it until I'm completely happy before I put anything out for sale. So we've got 10 seconds left on that resin. Then we're going to do this Phoenix, and I don't think it'll be more than 6 ounces. If it is, I'll be very surprised. It will be, Lula. Game-changing. Epic. Well, we've had resin poo before. We did resin poo. Where is that skull? I've got a resin poo skull somewhere that we did. Oh, here he is. We did that on a live as well. Well, look at this dude. And we did a resin poo and a frog. I think it looks really cool in there, though. That's going to be it for auction as well. Wow, there's going to be so much in this auction. Oh, there he is. Now, I can't auction the frog because, I'll be honest, I dropped him before he was fully cured and he's lost a toe. Look, he's lost a toe. And that was the resin poo frog. I don't know, would you guys still bid on this guy? If I put him in the auction, he's a bit disabled, you know, so he needs extra care and attention. But I don't know, would you still bid on him if I put him in the auction? Let me know. Don't know where his toe went either, otherwise I could have fixed it. Oh, bless him. But he's still pretty cool, even though he's lost a toe, you know. So there's that resin poo frog. Right, let's get back on with this project though. You guys keep distracting me and making me go and grab stuff from around my room. Oh, we got a yes there from Ruthie. Okay, he can still go in the auction then in that case. Right, let's get this resin out. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to torch the top. Always torch the top anyway, even when you've gone through a debubbler. And that isn't as clear as it normally is, guys. I'm just wondering if I put that latch on properly. No, it normally gets all of the bubbles out. Hang on. We're going to go again. 5 more minutes. I don't think that latch was in properly. So I'm just fixing it now. Now it definitely is, and it's sealed. It's important that the unit's sealed or it won't work. I'm pretty confident this time it will. It was because I didn't check the latch at the start of it. Always check the bung at the back, as Lula's saying, or it won't be able to create that seal and get all of the bubbles out. So just put it on again. Sorry, guys. I tell you what, in the meantime, no, we're going to do that separate, because if I use a fast cure resin, we're going to have to be fast. That's the whole point of a fast cure. So that's going to be a quick make anyway. No, it is working, definitely. I think it was the fact that I didn't completely close the bung at the back, which you need to do to create that seal. And I'm looking now, and it's definitely working. So we should be good to go in about 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. That is my fault. User error. Yeah, did you email them, Cherie? Because normally they'll sort things out. Hi, Mary Beth as well. Nice to see you with us. Hope you're all having a great day. Hi, Deluded Doodles. Love the name. Right. And I'm starting to think of project number 2 now as to what I'm going to put in it. I'm thinking golden red. Golden red and iridescent. Don't know why. But when we get onto this piece, I'm thinking gold, red and iridescent. Don't know why. We'll see when we get to that. But this one first. It's definitely debubbling this time, guys. I can see all of those bubbles rising to the top. So we should be good this time. In fact, where's those iridescents? I've got a beautiful iridescent green somewhere. Where is it? Oh, my drawers. My drawers still need sorting, guys. I don't mind admitting it to you guys. They just do. Again, I'm currently in the process of designing something rather special to organise all of my pigments, which will be 3D printed. But as I say, that is a work in progress at the minute. What's that one? Let's use some secret green iridescent. Look at some secret green. Ooh, beautiful. It's a secret. For the dragon. And then I think I want some green glitter for this. Don't know why, I'm thinking green and gold. Let's go green and gold for this beautiful dragon. Hello. I thought those two together would look pretty cool. So I've got a couple of glitters picked out as well. It's here. Sorry, I've been moving around the room. So that's those. And then I need to pick out some alcohol inks. Do you need me to shout? For this dragon when we do it. And I'm thinking greens and blues. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know in chat. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, it's me. Oh dear. Hello from the other side. Can you hear me? I need to know. Otherwise I'll just keep singing and then I'll make sure that nobody likes it. I have not lost my mind yet. It's getting close. I did purples in the last one, so I don't want purple. Ooh, hello, Peach Red. Yes, you can hear me. Did you like my singing there? Just for you guys. Oh, do I want a bit of green in there as well? Let's go with some yellow green. So there's going to be 4 different colours in that dragon as well. You didn't like the singing. Okay, that's fine. I'm not a great singer, I'll be honest. Luckily, I'm better at resin than I am singing. Right, you can all hear me. Brilliant. Okay, resin's about debubbled. This is going to be exciting. Who is excited? And last time I did this, I made the mistake of putting white sinker in. And the problem is because of all the texture on this mould, the white sinker kind of blobs everywhere and it looked horrible. Sing on, love. All right. If you want singing, you need to go check out Tim, Bass Resonator. He's much better than me. That's better. That's what you expect when it comes out the debubbler. No bubbles. You see, that's a lot better. Right, I think I need an entire castle for resin. Right, I've only done 6 ounces. So all I'm going to do at this point is just make sure I've got enough resin. Hopefully, to fill this beautiful phoenix. Love a phoenix as well. It's such a magical creature. A bit like dragons. Oh no, we've got too much resin. So it doesn't take 6 ounces then, guys. Didn't think it would. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space for the alcohol inks, but not too much. I think that's full. So, if you wanted to know, 4 ounces will fill this. Just the 4 ounces. So, what am I going to do with this spare? Do I want some green in my dragon egg? Why the heck not? So, here's some secret green iridescent powder. And this is going to be my next layer in my dragon egg. I don't know why it's a secret. I think it's just because it's iridescent. So, I'm going to get a scoop of that. Not too much. Heap scoop. And then I think I've already put red in there. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a mixy around, because this is going to be the next layer in my dragon egg drip egg pour. Here we go, here we go. Who's cute? Who's cute? Right, okay. So that is mixed up, and we've got that beautiful green glow on this iridescent. And then in this dragon egg, I've already got red in there as an alcohol ink. Let's try and keep tidy, shall we? I've only just tidied up. So I'm just going to put some blue in there as well. And then I'm just going to pour. In fact, no, I'm going to do layer. This is how much I change my mind when I do my art, guys. So let's pour in a layer, which will mix with that red. And then let's just splash the odd drop as we're going in. Let's see what that does. Don't know. We will find out though when we unmold this egg. It's about half full now. And this is what I'm doing with all of my spare resin at the minute. I'm making different drip molds. Because why waste your resin, guys? Why waste it? And I always slightly over pour. I don't know why I do that. Well, I do. It's because I love making these drip molds. So there we go. Hi, Sheila. We've got 45 in. on a Saturday night. Hello, everyone. Saturday Night Live. Let's pour some resin. Oh, dear. I've not even had a drink yet tonight, guys. That's quite sad, I think. But there we go. It is what it is. Right, so this is all nicely settled now. I'm just having a look around, making sure it's gone into every little nook and cranny. Got to make sure that the resin is in all of these little nooks and crannies, which I'm pretty confident it is. And this is a beautiful mould. Before anyone asks, I got this from Temu a while ago. So right, now let's make some magic happen. But look at the magic that's happening inside that egg. Beautiful. Look at me. Don't know why I put that voice on either, but there we go. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Right, so with this, I'm going to start off with the lightest colour, which is the lemon yellow. And these alcoholics are just Let's Resin ones. I'm running low on these, actually. Might need to order some more, although Michelle sent me a load of alcoholics in that beautiful Happy Mail she sent. So, might look through those first. So, all of it, at this point, has a thin layer of the lemon yellow. Lemon yellow, lemon yellow, lemon yellow. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, I'm going to go for some medium yellow on top of the lemon yellow. And down here. So we've got two different shades of yellow at this point. You see that glass-like look? This is going to be beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Then I've got a much darker orangey colour, which is called Apricot. And I love this orange. Wait for it. One drop there. Beautiful. One there. Now it's fading a bit because of the yellows. Let's go with 2 drops, shall we? Let's get a little bit excited. Oh, you see these colours coming together yet? Oh, this is going to be stunning. And then we've got the red. Remember to breathe as well when you do this, guys. Whew. I'm going to hold my breath. And now what I'm going to do, that's the yellows and the orange. Now I'm going to go in the centre with some red. Boom. Boom. And this is where the magic hopefully will start to happen. Boom. And boom. And I think that's enough. Look at it starting to form. Ooh. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to have some fun. Watch this. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Leave the beak. Boom boom. All right. Okay, around there. Around there. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is going to be good. I can feel it. Can you feel it? This is the magic, guys. Just moving the colour through the resin. Oh, stunning. I'm delighted already. And then let's get another strand in there. Woo. I'm excited. Get very excited by my resin work, guys. And I don't apologise for that. Because if you're not excited by your art, what are you doing it for? Wow. Look at this. Wowzers. Oh, I am in love. I don't need a woman. I've got my resin. That is a joke, guys. Still looking for a date if there's any suitors out there. It might pull in. We will see. It might stay as it is. We don't know. I certainly don't at this point. All I know is I'm loving the way it looks right now. Just going into each one of these little grooves as well, like so. And this is almost like an an egg embryo. Anyone seen those little x-rays of the egg embryos? And then just around the edge there. But I think I'm liking it. Woo! Look at this, guys. I really hope this works. But this is just playing with your inks and your resin. Oh, I'm in love, guys. This is gonna be stunning. And then one more, I think, going through that center, just down there. And I think that's all I want to do. Maybe one more coming up here. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. What do you think? What do you think about the ink? I like it. I don't think I want to do anything else to that. I just want to cure it. Hopefully it will keep that in. Looking good though. I don't think I want to change it. So this is going to go in the curing machine and then we can play with the dragon, guys. Oh, please cure like that. Please. Does anybody want a quick close look? Wow. Wow. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. This phoenix of fire. Oh my. Oh, don't move it. Don't move it. Don't. You stay. Okay. Now that was risky, guys. Don't make me risk stuff again. Hi, Shelley. Don't make me lift it up. Right, let's get this curing before I make any more mistakes. And I'm just going to lift it ever so slightly over here. That is going to be stunning. I can. Do you know when you get that feeling that a piece has just worked perfectly? That is the feeling I'm getting with this Phoenix. Now don't muck it up by putting a popsicle stick underneath. There we go. Here we go. Right, that is now ready to cure at the side, so I am going to move on to the dragon. And we're going to use the fast cure for this, guys. Because I want to. Because I really, really want to. And it worked this morning, so there's no reason it shouldn't work tonight. Right, I'm just lifting the base up a little touch because that mould isn't perfectly level. I think it's because it's a Temu mould. No offence, but you don't tend to get the most level moulds from Temu. Right. Lid on the G3. Hopefully this isn't going to be too noisy for you guys. But I do want to get it curing. I don't need it tall, I need it flat, really. Okay. So that's now curing at the side. Is that too loud? Hopefully you can't hear it. So that's that. Now we move on to the big boy. That's what she said. Right, here we go. Here's the dragon. Hello, dragon. How are you tonight? And I'm going to do this in the same way that I did this morning to create that beautiful one that we did earlier. So I'm going to need a bigger pot for this one. So let's get a big one out. All right, here we go. I think you've got... Can you believe we got 50 in tonight? Hi, everyone. I'm just throwing my cups all over the floor right here. There we go. I want a big boy. I've got to stop saying that. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to get banned off YouTube at this rate. Let's hope not. Right, so we've got this big one. And I'm going to use the fast cure resin this time, which is really thick. I don't mind, which is this one. From Apex again. And I think this is about 400, I think, about 400 mil. So I'm going to do 450 just to be safe. And this isn't going to go through the debubbler. Ooh, it is coming. Good things come to those who wait, guys. So as I say, it's really thick, this fast cure. And that's why it cures in like 2.5 hours. Hey, sweet Terry. Hope you're doing well. I'm not on the wine yet. No, not yet. I might be later. Who knows? So we're just going to finish this project. Then these can be curing. And does that mean I'm going to have to do a quick live tomorrow to demould as well? What do you think, guys? So here we go. Come on, resin. You get your card easier to use them off the floor. What are we talking about now? Easier to get your cardio in that way. Okay. Right, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Come on, last drizzle. Get it all out. Hello in New Hampshire. Right, so we're nearly at the 200 mil. In fact, I think we are if I get this level. And this is quite a thick resin, guys. The fast cure is quite a thick one, as you can see. And that's the resin itself. So that is the thickest part. Right. And then I'm going to get the hardener. Here we go, here we go. This one. Now this is slightly thinner, but still not very thin. And I'm going to, it's a 1-to-1. So we're going to go all the way up to 400 mil. Come on, resin. You can do it. You can do it, put your back into... Oh, I best not sing that song. Oh, dear. So comical. Here we go, here we go. We're nearly there. And this has completely used up the fast cure resin. Whew. Get that last... Every last drizzle counts, though, you know. You'd never want to waste any resin, you know. Oh, that Phoenix is going to be gorgeous. You never know, we might get to demould it live at this rate. I don't think we will. Otherwise, I never get any editing done because you guys make me stay live all the time, which I don't mind doing. I love it. But then you'd all complain if you didn't get your 2 videos a week on top. Let's have a look at the... Oh, hello, gorgeous. Look in there. Oh, it's going to be stunning. Right, now for this resin, I am going to use the mixing machine. Just because it's really thick and I don't fancy having wrist steak tonight before I go to bed. No rude comments. I know you lot too well. Oh, we got 55 in now. Hello, everyone. Who's excited for this dragon? I know I am. It's going to be stunning. And it is going to be for auction on the 27th. With everything else that I'm making at the minute. And I'll be honest with you, you guys are probably going to pay for my fillings I need. I went to the dentist last week and they told me I need 3 fillings. And I have been brushing twice a day. But I suppose it just happens as you get older if you've not got good genes. So any money I make from that auction is probably going to go towards my fillings. Dentists aren't cheap. But who knows? Andy's angels. Oh dear. So that's just mixing away nicely. Andy needs some new teeth. Should I go to Turkey and get some of those? I don't know about that. Can you imagine that? Me coming on a video with gloriously white, shiny teeth. You guys would be like, what's he done? Oh dear. But you know what? I think it's a true sign of age. As you get a little bit older, I am 21 for the 23rd time. You know, you can't have gloriously white teeth. There's not many people my age that I know that have got gloriously white teeth, especially if they smoke and drink a lot of black coffee and drink red wine like me. But yeah, normally if you see somebody of my age that's got gloriously white teeth, then they have, is that not what they're known as, turkey teeth? I'll tell you what though, if I did that, I could also get hair implants as well. There's a few really good clinics out there apparently for hair implants. Maybe that's what I need to do to start picking up on the dating game. What do you think? So I'm just mixing this resin up. I think that must be it. I need my turkey teeth and I need my hair implants. And then I'll look just like Simon Cowell, bless him. I am joking, Maria. I am me, and I'm not into all of that fakeness. People don't like... How long have I been a smoker? Well, since I was 14, so a good few years now. So since I was 14, so that must be a good 7 years ago now. Oh, dear. I'm not bold yet, no. Right. Let's just stop this resin. I think we're about there. And let it drip off. Drip, drip, drip. Oh. There we go. And then I'm going to put the... Where's the dragon egg gone? Where's it gone? I've lost the plot. Where's my dragon egg gone? Oh, no. Oh, it's here. So any excess resin can now just drip into him. Although, I'm having a problem with my stand. There we go. Let's put it on there. There we go. That's now standing. So any excess can just drip in. Beautiful. Look, it's just dripping in there. Drip, drip, drip. Right. Can we all see this beautiful dragon? And we know this is fast cure. So I best get a move on. I'm just going to swirl around my sides and the bottom. Probably putting more air in now. Okay. But this is beautiful, thick stuff. And now what I'm going to do is get, where's that green? Some not so secret green. I will be wiping my stick, don't you worry. In here. Are we ready? So here's that secret green. Not measuring it because it's a secret, my recipe, you see. That's why I'm using the secret green. That should be enough though, I think. Just to give me a light, it is so thick. But it's one of the thickest resins I use. But because of that, it cures in 2.5 hours. So it is what it is. Then we're going to go in with a bit of this goldy green. For all of you glitter fans. Not too heavy on the glitter though, guys. I don't like too much glitter in these. Then we're going to add some of this chameleon. Ooh, in we go. I think that's enough. Happy with that. Glitter can go to the side. Goodbye, glitter. And then we're just going to give this a stir. You see what we're creating? Maybe they don't do it anymore, I don't know. That's that. I've had that for, must be 9 months, possibly longer. Oh, here we go, look at this. Oh, ho, ho, beautiful. Little concoction. There we go. Does anybody else feel a bit like it's like when you was a kid and you were making potions when you play with your resin, you know? I do. I always get that feeling. It's like when you was a kid, you mix everything together in a pot to see what you get. That's what I feel like with resin. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Look, so thick. Yeah, it is. But it worked last time, so it should work this time. Right, now I'm just going to go a little bit to town with my colours. And this is all I'm going to do. This is that peach red, which I've not tried before in this. And the risk with the peach red is it is one of the worst inks for making your colours bleed. So that's that peach red. It is a beautiful colour though. And then I've got two different blues here. I've got some cerulean and some standard blue. And again, this can be as random as you want it to be. But I think these are going to be really cool. And the trick is just not to panic. Just have fun with it. Try and make them reasonably symmetrical on both sides. There we go. But it doesn't have to be perfect. So now there's the cerulean, which is one of my favourites. Whoops. Helps if you get it in the mould though, guys. And you've got to be reasonably quick, because you don't want these to dry out before you pour your resin. You know? Otherwise they will just put little stains on it and circles, but I'm pretty happy at this point. And then I've just got, what's this one? Some yellow green as well. So let's have a little bit around these lighter areas here. And then the tail. Not too much, but just enough that hopefully we're going to be able to see it. And I'm not the biggest fan of green, but it is a dragon after all, so mix a couple of drops in with the wings as well. And that's it. Now, I'm happy with that. Who's ready for the fun part? Here we go. Start off in the head this time. Ooh. Look at this. Ooh, beautiful. This is going to be stunning. Hopefully it is anyway. We'll find out at the end. Looking pretty cool though so far. And it's so much fun. You know? I do want to make sure it's full. I'm pretty confident that is now full. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Now, again, this mould was from Temu. So I'm going to put a little stick under there just to try and tilt it a tiny bit. That's looking gorgeous. I'm really happy with that. But look what I've got. Some spare resin. Hopefully this is going to be enough to fill that egg now. So again, I'm going to put in some beautiful colours, hopefully. Some peach red, which is really a pink colour for that layer. Here we go. And then let's get some of these blues in there as well, because I've got them out. Why not have some in there as well? That's the lemon green. And a couple of bits of blue in the egg. Oh, sorry guys. The egg is slightly off camera, it's here. And then let's fill it up. Almost to the top, I think, with this layer. And you know what, guys? I don't think we're going to be far off filling this. So we might even get to demould it tomorrow. A little bit of blue. And in we go. And see if we've got enough here to fill it. I think we might just have enough. It's going to be close. But if not, I could always get some print poo and throw it in as well, just to fill it up. Which would be kind of cool. We are going to have a full egg. I'm just going to get my spatula now. And scrape the cup. Sorry, that was a bit vocal as I bent over then. Probably because I've been sorting my garden all day. Lot of... Oh, yeah, this is going to be full anyway, guys. I'm not going to need the print poo in the end. This is going to fill it beautifully. I must have known that was exactly how much resin I needed. That is now beautifully full. Just going to give it a quick squidge. And then I'm just going to wipe the edge because I've slightly overfilled it. It's not like me, is it? There we go. Beautiful. And that is about it. So the Phoenix is curing beautifully in there. And it is moving slightly, but that's okay. I can live with that. That is looking like just a rainbow. Look at it. I mean, what more could you ask for in resin art? Now, I'm pretty confident I'm okay to torch it. I know it's alcohol ink, but it's mainly covered in resin. And I don't want any surface bubbles. So I'm just going to go over it quickly once. I'm really happy with that. That is looking stunning, guys. It might even be better than the first one. So, I'm going to take my gloves off at this point. Just going to wipe my stick. Always got to wipe your stick, guys. And that way it's ready for use next time. It's got to be clean. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet, actually, interestingly. It's about one of the only things that hasn't happened on a live. We have had flash cures, but I haven't lost my eyebrows yet. It will happen one of these days, I'm sure. So just going to quickly wipe down my surface. Look at this, so tidy. Or trying to be anyway. Move that over there. I'm going to get degloved and I'll be right back in a second. Then we can have a chat. And I hope you don't mind, but I am going to get a beverage. I've got the toilet right through. Oh, dear. And here we go. So, let me just move the light around. Then we can have a chat, hopefully. Got to get good lighting on this old face of mine. Otherwise it'll look like my bags are even bigger than they are, guys. Right, where's my tripod gone? I've had my youngest today, Sophie, and she's been moving my tripod around, so need to get that back in position. That looks okay, that should do the trick. Right, here we go, I'm back. Whew. Let me just get this stand on. And who's liking that? Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Loving that. So close to my logo to say they got it done in embroidery. Whew, I'm exhausted. Oh, right. So, looks like we've got 3 pieces to demould again tomorrow, guys. So yeah, that Phoenix I'm so excited for though, because the first time I tried that Phoenix mold, I did that. Yeah, I've got a gilet as well, which I wear for. Do you want to see the gilet? Have I got to go get the gilet? which I wear all the time when I'm out now because it's free marketing, you know. I want to keep growing the channel. There's no better way to do it than market it myself when I'm out and about. And people are like, "Oh, what's resin?" Thanks, Ruthie. You want to see the gilet? Oh, and the cap. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to be looking like when I go to Makers anyway. So, if you didn't hear, I'm going to Makers as well this year. Right, let me reposition the mic. Check 1, 2. Alright, it's got to go on the gilet now. Otherwise, you ain't going to be able to hear me. So I'm just getting the gilet on. Oh, that's a zip. Now, where's the cap? See, I'm not a big cap wearer, but I thought, you know what, I'm getting it in a package, so why not? Woo! There we go, fully branded. Look at that, guys. So I've got it on the arm. That's why I got it on the arm. So when I wear the gilet, it's like double branding. And then we've got the cap as well. It's like triple branding. But I've got nothing on the back, so I may have to go old school and wear it backwards like that. What do you think? Boy band. That's what I'm thinking. Woo! And then that way, people can see me from behind as well. I think so. Not quite like that. That's kind of E17 style. That's going a bit too far. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think it turned out really cool. Yeah, Backstreet's back. I'm not selling them. I mean, it's something I could look into, but again, I can't stock them all. So I ordered these just for me, so it's for branding. And I don't think many people would want to walk around. I mean, I can inquire if there was something that people particularly would want, if it's a cap or something like that. I could inquire how much they'd be on their own and get some in stock. That's not an issue. But yeah, I really like the gilet as well because I wear a gilet quite a lot when I'm out and about. But this way, you've got 3 points of looking at me. So that's why I didn't have it on the front of the shirt. Because then that way you've got it on the front, on the side, and potentially on the back if I'm doing this. So, there you go. There you have it. Fully branded, ready for Makers. I'm going to take this back off now. It's a bit warm. And this is as close to OnlyFans as you'll ever get, guys. Woo. So, there we go. That is the gilet. It was a company, it was actually in Wales that I got them from. A company in Wales. I also got a zipped hoodie and I got a couple of long jumpers as well, just with the logo on the side. Yeah, CCUK cop or bailiff. Looks a bit like a bailiff uniform. Have you paid? Knocking at the door. Hi, Bob. Thanks, Bobby Joe. I'm glad you like them. And I'll be honest, it was... oh, you found it. Brilliant. It was actually because of the last auction that I could do that. And do you know when I say that all of my money that I earn on the channel, in one way or another, goes back into the channel? That's an example. So I made, I think it was about £200 profit in the last auction, which was amazing. And that whole set that I bought myself was about £200. So thank you, guys. It was all down to everybody that was part of that auction. And if you want to be part of the next auction, next Friday, do not miss it. There's going to be a lot in there. Lots of skulls. Lots of dragons. There's going to be some Petrie necklaces. There's going to be all coasters as well. It's going to be fun. You'd like to buy a hoodie. You're a hoodie kind of gal. Well, I tried this initially. I'll be honest. I tried doing my own branded goods with print on demand. And I'll be honest, I wasn't happy with the quality. Now, this particular company, I am happy with the quality. It's whether they would do them on demand. Because I had to wait around about 3 weeks for these. So I could ask them, Oh, you want the crystal heart on the stand? I'm going to make that tomorrow, Sheila, just to make sure it's done. And you wanted it just in red, didn't you, Sheila? Although I'm hoping that somebody else would be interested in it. Because there's no point if there's just one bidder. That's not how an auction works. So we're going to have a few people bidding on my heart. I think Ruthie might have a bid on my heart. I've had a few proposals, so hopefully. But yeah, has anyone got any questions in chat? Do you want to have another quick close-up of the dragon? Let me show you the dragon. Ooh. Oh, she's a beaut. She's going to be gorgeous. And the phoenix is nicely in there, doing its thing. But she is going to be amazing. Well, with an auction, Rosemary, it's dead simple. Basically, we keep the bidding going until there's only one person left. And that person wins. It's as simple as that. Do you want to see the giant dragon that's going to be in the auction as well? I'll go get it. You're going to keep making me get up. Oh, dear she. Where you go? Oh, she's a beauty. Oh, look at this beast. She's going to be up for auction. She's not going to be cheap though. There's a litre of resin in her. She is beautiful. You'd love to watch me. Okay, charming. But look at this beautiful piece. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to be very sad to see her go. She's been one of my favourite dragon makes. Absolutely beautiful piece. But if you don't fancy an auction, you can always go onto my website, which is CCUKResin.com, and put an order in for a custom piece. Cherie, which Apex resin? The standard? If it's the standard high gloss, then I would always wait for 36 degrees with the Apex. Look at this. So she is going to be up for sale in the auction. I'm hoping she goes for quite a good price though, because she took a lot of time and she's my favourite one that I've done yet. So let's hope she goes and raises a decent price. But again, if you don't want to auction, by all means, there's a custom order section. I will be setting a minimum on her, and I think somebody's already said that they'd be more than happy to open the bidding at £100. So I think that's where I'm going to start for her, because she is beautiful. And I wouldn't want to see her go for any less than that. I would quite happily keep her and look at her every day and give her a little lucky stroke, you know. But yeah, so she's going to be in there. But if anybody wants anything doing that you've seen me make, or even if you haven't seen me make it, there's a section on the website where you can do a custom quote. Send me an email via the website. Tell me what you want doing, and we'll get it sorted. It's as simple as that. The whole point, £100 is roughly $135, I think, at the current exchange rate. Plus you have to pay shipping. Now this weighs quite a bit. I would guess if you had this and a few other pieces, it would come to about 3 kilos in a box. And last time I shipped a box, which was 3 kilos, it was about £35 in postage and £10.50 in the tariff charges. And unfortunately, there's no way around that because I'm only a small one-man person. I use Royal Mail. Whatever they quote based on the weight is what I use. It's as simple as that. But what I can say is last auction we had 17 winners. And I can gladly say every one of those winners received their package. So well done, Royal Mail, eventually. Right, goodbye, dragon. Now, I've also had a lot of interest in my Van Gogh piece. And I'm weighing up whether to auction it. But I love it, you know, I love looking at it. It's a beautiful piece, can hang on a wall. And I'm just weighing up whether to sell it or not, you know. If I'm being honest, I could do with raising some more funds to invest in the next part of the channel. But again, it wouldn't be a cheap piece because it's quite heavy. That is all filled in that beautiful Cure Pro. And look at the shine on it. So shiny. Woo! Yeah, it's a bit, there you go, $114 would be probably the opening bid on that large dragon. The last one sold for £100 that I sold, and it wasn't half as pretty as that one. Still very pretty, but I don't think it was as nice as that one. So I don't know about this. Again, this would have to be a similar sort of starting bid. Because this was 2 days work. Yeah, I painted this with resin. So this was with resin, and then I filled it up. And the video on this is coming out on the 30th as part of Lula's collaboration. Yeah, but I do love this, the way it came out. And I even think the castle I thought it was, and the church being highlighted in there, is just beautiful. So, I don't know, weighing that one up as to whether or not I will auction that as well. But there's going to be a lot to auction, guys. That's my job tomorrow, once I've dropped Sophie back off with her mum, is I'm going to be making all of those beautiful Petri cabochons I did a couple of weeks ago. Okay, Shelley, well, all you've got to do is be there. I'm going to start my... I'll show you the Petri pieces as well, if I can get a few of them. Now, they're not made into cabochons yet. Well, they are, kind of. I'm just going to show you a few. But these are all going to be made into beautiful necklaces tomorrow. And these were those Petri cabochons I made recently. Absolutely stunning, though. Trying to get my face out of the way so you can actually see. And look at the shine on them. Woo! They're pretty. And we've got a little fireman as well. Again, beautiful Petri with that black glittery background. So they're going to be on there as well. I think there's going to be about 10 of these up for auction. But I have got to make them into beautiful pieces of jewellery first, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But they have such a beautiful shine. They're all gorgeous. This one I think is one of my favourite, because I've never seen that ribbon effect look like a little creature like that before. Shelley, if you want to just buy one, send me an email through the website and we'll sort something out. So that way you don't have to be there for the auction. But I would expect it to get probably double that price, would be my hope. Whew. Because it's a lot of resin and a lot of work. Although people don't always appreciate the work that goes into these things. But actually, one of the most popular items in the last auction, and there's going to be a few of these, was the baby dragons. And the babies were almost more popular than the big ones. There's going to be a couple of those in there. What else is there? There's going to be some coaster sets as well. Thank you, Ruthie. But it's art, and that's what you pay for, you know. That is a tribute ring to my sister on my finger that I made. And that video went out, I think, last week. And it actually glows in the dark as well. But yeah, it's got some of my sister's ashes in it. Beautiful piece. It's got a bit of abalone shell in it as well. Loved that. Thanks, Frosty. Appreciate it. Is it the new shirt? But yeah, I made that for my sister, who I lost a few years ago. And that way I've always got her with me, you know. And I quite like the fact that I didn't keep it flat now. I've got used to it. It's more rounded because I put more resin on it. And I quite like that. So, there we go. But yeah, any questions before we close this one out? Because I do need to get some stuff done before I go to bed. Been sorting the garden all day, so Yeah. And then these will be cured tomorrow. Do we do a live demold tomorrow? Or do you guys just want me to do a short in the morning? Let me know. Thanks, Tina. You want to see the coasters again? Okay. Let me go grab them. You just like me getting up and down, don't you? And up and down. All right. Right, here we go. Again, they turned out stunning, these bloom coasters. And these were made live yesterday. And these will also be in the auction. There we go. Bobby Joe, you need to get on one of my lives. We'll get you well over 100, I'm sure. So yeah, those bloom coasters are going to be in the auction as well. So it's going to be fun. There's going to be hopefully something for everyone. There's going to be a few skulls. Just trying to think what else is going to be in the auction. I've lost track now. There's that much stuff. And then there's all the stock from the shop I used to put my stuff in. So that's going to be fun. Okay, well I can't do this Tuesday, Bobby Joe. I can't do this Tuesday, Bobby Joe, because I'm being interviewed on my Q&A live. That'll be interesting on Tuesday by Lula. I can't do the Tuesday after because I've got somebody coming on. But I could do the Tuesday after that if you're free. So let me know, Bobby Joe. I'd love to get you on. Again, you were my first person that I did coaching with, and looking at your video, it proves I'm a good coach. So I hope you okay, let's book it in. I'll send you an email, we'll get it booked in, and then we'll get Bobby Joe on. Is it Homestead Resin? First video's gone live. Again, I think it's been brilliantly edited. I think for your first video, I thought it was great. But yeah, any questions before we close out? I'm going to go get another one of these. And then I might try and relax for half an hour if I can before bed. No more questions? I thought it was Homestead Resin. Yeah. That is just Jack Daniel's flavour Coca-Cola. But there we go. Right. Let's call it a night then. And if you want, I'll do a quick live, but there will not be a creation live tomorrow, guys. I'm happy to do another live tomorrow for a quick demold, but there's going to be no creation live tomorrow. If you want me to come on quickly, I'm happy to do that and demold them, but there won't be a creation. So it's either that or I do a quick short in the morning. What do you prefer? If only, Lula, if only. But yeah, no, let's call it a night. I'll come back on tomorrow about 8 o'clock, but it'll only be a 15-20 minute. And then that's it. So 8 o'clock my time, about the same time we started tonight. Then we'll demold this dragon and hopefully this fiery phoenix. In fact, would you guys mind if I demolded the phoenix in the morning? Because if I have time, I want to mount it into a wooden base and then just show you the finished product. Is that all right with everyone? If I get chance, that is, then after I've dropped Sophie off, I'm hoping there'll still be a bit of sunshine for a couple of hours. So if I get to demold it in the morning, then I can hopefully carve a little wooden base and mount it on the wooden base. Is that all right? Cool, we'll do that, and then we'll demold the dragon live. and then we'll see. I'm just hoping I've got a spare little piece of wood that I can use for it, but I think I have, which will be perfect. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have fun. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And don't forget, join membership, guys. You've only got about a week until I do the end of the month prize draw where somebody wins a piece of my art wherever they are in the world. So don't forget to become a member. If you're a member, you're in that prize draw. See you all later. Bye-bye.